All right, hello everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you guys are enjoying the content, drop a like on the video and maybe subscribe to the channel if you're interested. And also share the video to anyone that you may know that might need some help in math. So, all right, let's get into it. Today, we're gonna be doing some practicing on solving systems with elimination, but today we're gonna be doing subtraction. If you guys want to try it on your own, if you guys feel confident enough, you guys can pause the video, give it a try. If not, I'll try to help you guys and guide you guys how to solve these two elimination problems with subtraction. All right, so when you do subtraction, you're looking for basically two, either it could be the x's or it could be y's, but that are exactly the same. That's when you know you're going to do subtraction. So we see this negative 5y and this other one that says negative 5y as well. That is basically your clue of like, oh, I should do subtraction in this case. So when you see that, just think of subtraction, okay? Now I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So basically we're going to be changing these subtraction problems into a type of addition problems, and I'm going to show you guys how. So what we're going to be doing is multiplying this bottom equation by -1. And what that really means is basically just changing the sign every single one of this bottom one. So we're going to change this 2x to -2x, this 5y to positive 5y, and this -30 to positive 30. And then we can do addition. So we're basically changing subtraction into addition. That is basically the basis of how I want you guys to solve these problems. So now we see that the signs are flipped. They're opposite of each other. Now let's do addition, how we know how to do it. Okay, so 3x plus -2x would give you just 1x. I'll just write it like that. And then -5y plus positive 5y would give you 0. We're not going to write it. Gives you 0. -35 plus 30 would give you -5. And this 1x could divide both sides by 1, but we know everything divided by 1 equals itself. So if we divide by 1, you get -5. So yeah, x equals -5. And do not forget what we're trying to find is the coordinate point where these two lines intersect in a coordinate plane. So that's what we're trying to find. We found the x, -5. So our x is done. We're still trying to find our y. Now what we can do to find our y, you can plug this x in right here or here, however you guys want. I'm going to plug it into the first one. 3 times -5 minus 5y equals -35, because we're trying to find for y. We're trying to solve for y. All right. And then 3 times -5 would give you -15 minus 5y equals -35. Now we're trying to solve for y, so boot everything else to the right side, add 15, turns into 0. What you do to one side, you do to the other, add 15 over here. You have -5y equals -20. Divide both sides by -5. Do not forget about the negative. Divide both sides by -5. -20 divided by -5 would give you y equals +4. Forgive me my handwriting, but that is a +4 right here. So that is the point where they intersect, and that is your answer, -5, +4. That is the answer for the first problem, and that is the point where they intersect. Now let's head on to the second one. We have 13x plus 5y equals -11, and 13x plus 11y equals 7. So let's do it the same. You see that these two are the same. That is your clue. Let's do subtraction. And we're going to do the same trick we did on the first one, how we're basically just going to switch the signs and turn it into an addition problem. So how I showed you guys, we're basically multiplying by -1, which means we're going to just change the signs. This one's going to, from positive 13x, negative. This one is plus 11y. This is going to turn into negative. This is positive 7. Let's just change it to negative. Now we're going to add these two problems, these two equations, forgive me. We're going to add both of them. You see that they're opposites of each other. Now we'll do the addition, how we know how to do it. 13x plus -13x will give you 0x, and just leave it blank. 5y plus negative 11y would give you negative 6y equals, and then negative 11 plus negative 7 would give you negative 18. We're gonna, because this is multiplication, we're gonna do the opposite, which is division. Divide both sides by negative 6. We're gonna get y equals negative 18 divided by negative 6 would give you positive 3. And remember, we are trying to find the coordinate point where these two lines intersect. We have our y. We're still trying to find our x. In order to find our x, we can plug it into the first one or the second one. I'm going to just plug in the 3 in here, in this y. So let us do that right now. 13x plus 5 times positive 3 equals negative 11. All right, now we're trying to solve for x. We simplify the problem. 13x plus 15 equals negative 11. You boot out the 15 because we want x by itself. Move it to the other side. Subtract 15 of both sides because it's the opposite. That becomes a 0. And then we have 13x. Negative 11 minus 15 would give you negative 26. Divide both sides by 13. Then we have x equals negative 26 divided by 13 is negative 2. So there you go. Our x is going to be negative 2, so our coordinate point is going to be negative 2, 3, and that is where these two equations intersect. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys learned how to do elimination with subtraction. If not, you guys can rewatch the video. Thank you so much.